morning, guys. All right, so today we're kind of piggybacking off that Diary of a CEO episode with James Clear that just came out about atomic habits. In fact, this was one of the only gifts that I asked my kids. We were walking through Walmart and there is that book there, Atomic Habits, and I said, hey, keep in mind Christmas is around the corner. I don't want anything crazy. The only thing I want, I pointed at one book, and then I pointed at Atomic Habits. So really exciting. Basically what I'm working on today, it's 7:52. I have implemented the delayed gratification of the reward pathway from yesterday. It's actually been a regular thing for me. I was fired from Starbucks a couple months ago, and after that is when I had realized that it's kind of detrimental to drink caffeine so early. So still no caffeine this morning. It's 7:52. I've done 2 Walmart Spark orders. I've gotten a little skirmish with my significant other, my business partner, if you will, confidant. I did the the elf on a shelf. We got that. Dang it, now I can't even post this damn video. What the hell? Okay, well, I'm gonna post the video assuming that my son and daughter won't watch this till after, they know about the elf on the shelf. Anyways, a couple challenges, couldn't find the things to do the elf on the shelf, the crafts. Little bit of a disagreement with my wife and I, just really seeing eye to eye on the plan for the elf on the shelf. It was also 5 in the morning. So I've already had to go back and apologize, and to be honest, you might ask yourself, why? Why am I talking about all this habits? Why am I talking about self-improvement? Why is self-help important to me? Because I myself struggle with addiction. And by addiction, I don't mean any one specific thing. I struggle with the narrowing of pleasure, narrowing of sources of pleasure. I have been addicted to drugs in the past, and I have been addicted to sex. I have been addicted to, Instagram. I'm even addicted to the chemical composition that arises whenever I get in frustrated arguments with my family. I've noticed that, in the morning, sometimes I'll drum up an issue. That way I can get my day going with that fight or flight response, that parasympathetic activation. But I've noticed that although my comfort zone of those habits has led me to here, and you might look at me and say, hey, you're doing all right. You got a car, you got a job, you got 3 kids. But all right isn't enough for me. I want to do great. I want to do better. And even when I get to better, I would aspire to get to best, and that's just what we do. I don't run fast because there's a lion behind me. I run fast because my bones are covered in muscles that grow from repeated, strain. So my desire is to run faster because I know it's possible. So really what I'm trying to do right now is reconfigure the habits that have made my life. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Straight from James Clear and Atomic Habits. That's why we're focusing so much on his work, because for me, right now, it's imperative that I change my habits, to really provide a roadmap to the place I want to get. So habits, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Anger management, that's the tip of the iceberg. For me, right now, I just want to feel a little bit less self-helpless. So join me, guys, because you can help yourself. I know it's true.